How's it going, everybody? A rainy day, more rain, just what we need. I'm out in the messy shop right now. You see we have the FP240. Figured we're out of the field right now. It's been raining the past couple days. It's gonna be good on the weekend, so hopefully things can dry up and we can make another run. You see I posted a short the other day, getting the corn planter out in the field. My dad seems to like it. It's just kind of getting a feel for something different, you know. He's been planting with that other corn plant. That was in 1979, so he's been planting with that thing for, you know, 40 plus years. So it's just getting the feel for a new piece of equipment. I'm sure once he gets more comfortable with it, he's can just relax and just breeze right through it. But anyway, while we're waiting for things to dry, I'm working here on the chopper. You see it's on the 4055. We're not going to chop with the 4055. If you've been subscribed to the channel for a little while, you know we chop with the 4055 for first cutting last year because the 45 was down. We're not going to do that. The 45 is going to chop, and that's our main chopping tractor. This is just the only tractor I had available right now to move it around. Last year, it was kind of a weird year the way things finished. We had corn on the high ground that was ready for high moisture, so we started combining high moisture corn. We only did the one field, then we bounced the corn silage, and we bounced back to high moisture corn, but we started high moisture corn before we started corn silage, so just bouncing around so much. So I got to take the processor. So basically by the time we got done with this, I took the corn head off, parked it, we jumped right, you know, took the 45 off this, put it on the grain cart so we can get back in and start combining. So I'm gonna make a run at getting the hay equipment ready. The silo's opened up. Center State's gonna come down and work on the auger there, so that's one less thing we got to do. That'll be good. We got the tires here in this messy shop. We got the tires here for the merger. They look a lot better. So what I'm gonna do now is I gotta loosen this up, take the belt for the processor off, clean up the processor, blow out the processor rolls, take the plate out. So what this does is, you see you got your feeder rolls up front, the crop goes in, you know, whatever header you have, the haylage head's gonna pick it up and bring the hay through, the corn head's gonna cut the corn and bring the crop through here. These feeder rolls feed it inside there. You see you got the knives inside there that cut it, and then depending on you have the kernel processors or processor, and I think now they just call them processor rolls for corn. And what that'll do is you put a plate in here, and that plate, the crop's gonna hit the plate, work up and put it in between these rolls, and what that'll do is that'll crack the kernels. They started using these in the late 90s. They got really, really popular in choppers. They made, like, Horning made aftermarket ones to put in choppers that didn't have them. So you don't run hay through here, so what we'll do is we'll take that plate out, take this belt off, so these rolls will be basically in neutral free spinning, and what it'll do is it'll just send the crop straight back. You see we got an auger that comes through here. There's like a blower style, there's paddles in there that shoots it up the spout and into the wagon, or into the dump wagon, depending on what, you know, how you chop. So yeah, right now taking the belt off, taking the plate out. There really isn't much to do with this. I do have a blown hydraulic line for the cylinder that picks the head up, so I gotta go get a line made up. I gotta pop that off, get a line made up, grease and oil everything, and we're good to go. So it's not gonna take too much. Oh, I gotta change the tension springs for the head, the corn head and the haylage head. You adjust these springs for different tension. There's different settings whether you got the haylage head or the corn head, so I gotta adjust them. That's not too hard to do. Yeah, so right now it's just getting this belt off and taking that plate out. Here's the belt. plate. So I figured I'd use the air ratchet rather than slip and run my knuckles on this, because that's not fun. Not good. So yeah, got that all out. Just gotta, like I said, go through, clean everything up, grease everything up, spray the chains, all that fun stuff. So I got the springs all set. We had a busted hydraulic line right there, so I got that pulled out, attached here. So, all right, so the line's out. Yeah, it won't take much. Of course, it's holiday weekend, Memorial Day weekend, and everything's closed right now. So, not getting it made up today. I'll grab that line when the store opens back up. We can get it made. Just go through, grease everything. Don't need to see that. That's pretty simple. Like I said, springs all adjusted. Once I get that line in, I can tip this down and get the hay head put on it. Get all the chains oiled. We'll sharpen the knives right before we go out, and yeah, everything should be good. Good to go. So let's go jump over to the other day when I was working on that one right there with the American flag. Is the corn silage one, and the first one right there is the haylage one. I was opening that up to get access to that. We're gonna have Center State come down and replace all the we'll jump inside and I'll show you in a minute, but we're gonna open that up. There's an auger that goes around. Those are seal stores, so they got the Lattig unloaders that have the auger. They're not the harvesters where they have the Goliath unloaders with the chain that you got a long arm and short arm and all that fun stuff. These are just augers, and we're going to go in there and just turn it around. Thought somebody stopped to see me. So there's an auger on there, and they got knives, or I call them teeth, knives, whatever. We'll jump in here in a second. I'll show you. See, I got this. This Angus is like looking at me like, "Oh, you're doing a video? I'm gonna come be a part of it." But sorry, girl, you can't be a part of it. You're gonna stay there because this video is about the silo, as you can see. We're out of haylage. You can see I still got this little mess here from the guys put a new end on the auger earlier. I haven't cleaned that up yet, but I'm gonna take this door off. First I'm gonna go up top and open up the hatches. These are sealed silos, so I got to open them up and let some air get in there before you do any kind of climbing in or anything like that. We'll go underneath there and open the door, and let's see how much is actually in there. Oh, let's see here. Look up and see anything? Well, we're not gonna see anything now. It's pitch dark. Okay. Now I'm gonna get the ladder, go up, open up the fill door, and the part where the gooseneck goes into, and we'll go back underneath and look up, and we should be able to see the light up there. Let me grab a ladder. All right, so the only thing left now is to climb up. See you guys up top. Oh boy. Oh, right here. Put up this hatch. Whew. All right, time to climb down. We'll let that air out. Heifers are always curious. Hey, you got that nice grass out there. Why don't you go out there and eat? Who's all out here? You got some Anguses. We do some Angus. Come here, Lilac. Come here, Lilac. Here's one of my favorites. Come here, girl. Hey, Lilac. Come here, babe. Now she's not gonna come over. Come here. Come here, Lilac. There's River. Clarabelle's coming down there. Some of my favorite ones. What do you want? What do you want, buddy? Huh? Come on, girl, huh? Clarabelle. What are you doing? What are you doing, Missy? Huh? Here, Lilac. Here, Lilac. What's the matter, Unico? Don't be rude. Don't be rude. What's wrong? There's Lilac. Come here, girl. Come here, girl. Hi, babe. Hi, baby. Hi, River. Oh, someone's in heat. Someone's in heat. Hi, River. Hi, River. There's Clarabelle. Miss Clarabelle. Come here, girl. Come here, Miss Clarabelle. Alright, so we talked to the cows. We played with the cows. Let's pop this door off right here. Oh, let's go underneath and see if we can see. I'm sure we can. There really isn't too much. The only things left is probably some stuff around the sides, but... Oh yeah. Yeah, there's not much left at all. I'm just gonna... There's still a lot of gases and stuff in there. I'm gonna let it air out for a little bit. I'm just gonna put the camera in. I myself am not sticking my head in, so let's just stick the camera in, pan it around. Oh yeah, not much left. Good, good, good. We wanted it cleaned out. Oh, wanted it cleaned out as much as possible. Because like I said, we'll see the auger in there in a second. We get the impact to pop these off. Alright, so we're in the silo right now. Here's the unloader. There's some stuff in here that's just the top stuff that's not as good anymore, so I haven't fed it. I'm just kind of unloading it, getting it cleaned out, and putting it in the drop as kind of like an absorbent for the manure and everything. But here's the auger. And you can see these knives on here are just, they're not sharp at all. I mean, I think this is like 5 years since we've done it. You see they got, let's see if I can hold this light still. You see we got 2 bolts right here. So I gotta go through and take the bolts off and just basically replace all these teeth on here. So what it'll do is it'll go around and chew this up more. So what this does is this works around this way, brings everything down, drops it. There's another auger down there that takes it to our conveyor that takes it into the barn, and then you adjust your speed and this will slowly go around this way. So that's what it looks like now. Like I said, I got a little more to clean up. I'll probably just get in here with a fork and fork some of this stuff down and get it cleaned up. So yeah, that's what the inside of the silo looks like. Here's the door. There's the door down there where we were opened earlier. So yeah, I gotta dig this out so this is available for the guys so they can work on it. Won't take long to get this cleaned out, and then we'll fill it back up. Well, we won't fill it now for first cutting, but there's a lot of haylage up there, and the way the rain's been going now, if we get, we'll definitely get 3 cuttings. If we get 4, it'll be close to filling it, and that'll be a lot of haylage. So, but first things first, make sure this auger is all ready to go, and get it all cleaned up and serviced and everything. There's some grease fittings on this pivot point here. We can get it from underneath, but it is easier to get it up here. And there's some chains down there that need to be oiled and all that fun stuff. Grease and oil. Keep it running. So I know probably a lot of people are probably thinking, oh my God, that looks horrible inside that silo. Keep in mind, I've had it open for a couple days. I don't know if I said in the video, you don't want to just open it up and crawl in within an hour. So it takes a little while to get the air moving inside there. So that's why I had to get it all opened up. So, and it's been raining just about all those days, so that makes it not look as nice. But when it comes out, you know, it's not good stuff. You know, if you smell it, it doesn't look bad, but it looks wet. It is wet. But if you smell it, doesn't have a good smell to it. You can tell it's toward the end and it's not good stuff. So I'm going to put it in the gutters here, and that helps when I run the barn cleaner going up the ramp, the chute or whatever, and drop into the manure spreader. It kind of helps take all the liquid uphill there, kind of absorbs and takes it up. So that's what I'm doing with it right now. So get it cleaned out. So like I said, Center State, the guys from Center State can get in and get it all serviced up and ready to go. Change those knives on it, and we'll fill it back up with alfalfa and be ready to go. Yeah, the alfalfa's out of control, crazy tall. It's going to be looking nice, and we're going to run into the same problem with alfalfa, chopping alfalfa and hay that we are baling hay that we're finding now. Hopefully it's there. Just got to string together a couple of days to get it. That's going to be the fun part so far this early season. But anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I got more servicing equipment to do, so stay tuned to that. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here. Thumbs up if you like this video. Drop me a question or comment below. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you have, thumbs up to you. I totally appreciate it. I got to get this barn cleaned, and I'm going to put some bedding, fresh bedding down for Lily and the girls. Lily. There's Danny over there, the red and white Ravens laying down. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. You were such a sweetheart, huh? Get these guys fed and milked. So anyway, like I said, I'll say it again. Thumbs up if you like this video. Drop me a question or comment below. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you have, thumbs up to you. We totally appreciate it, don't we, Meg? We'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, everybody.